Rank Incorporated junto con Diamante Promotions. Metro PCS nationwide 4G LTE. PS4 greatness awaits and going worldwide on True TV and Turner Sports. The three judges are Carlos Colon, Cesar Ramos, and Hernando Stadel. The man in charge, referee Roberto Ramirez Jr. And now, San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's about to get real on True TV. This is the main event of the evening. 10 rounds for the WBO Latino Lightweight title. Este duelo, 10 vueltas por el Campeonato Latino Peso Ligero de la OMB. Presidente Francisco Paco Valcárcel, supervisor Adolfo Flores Monje. Y ahora, damas y caballeros, veremos quién es el más macho. El retador en la esquina azul, the challenger in the blue corner, wearing pink with white, vestido de rosa con vivos blancos. Su peso oficial, 134 libras, is official weight, 134 pounds. En 28 combates a nivel profesional, mantiene un récord de 25 victorias, con solo 3 derrotas y 15 victorias por la vía del knockout in 28 pro bouts. He has 25 victories against 3 losses, 15 of those victories coming by way of KO. De Salvador Bahía, Brasil, José Nilson, Joe dos Santos. En la esquina roja, in the red corner, vestido del tricolor boricua, rojo, azul y blanco, except in wearing boricua, red, white, and blue. His official weight, 134.5 pounds. Su peso oficial, 134 libras y media. A nivel profesional, se mantiene invicto con 18 victorias. 13 de sus victorias por la vía del knockout. He enters the ring, an undefeated pro with 18 victories. 13 of those victories coming by way of KO. The reigning WBO Latino Lightweight Champion. Representando a Residencial Las Gladiolas, San Juan, Puerto Rico, el Boricua, Félix, el Diamante Verdejo.
Let's take a look at Tale of the Tape presented by Sony PlayStation. Greatness awaits.
La WBO. Acuérdense que los golpes son válidos del ombligo hacia arriba, que cuando digo break es un paso para atrás sin tirar. ¿Todo bien? Choque los guantes, Dios los bendiga. Vamos atrás. Vamos a pelear limpio.
And Tito Trinidad in the building. Got a huge ovation when he was introduced a moment ago.
Gotta love Tito Trinidad.
Felix Verdejo,
champion.
Getting ready to go for the 3rd time in 2015. He enters the ring. His opponent, José Nilson dos Santos, has not fought since October of 2014.
Oh, wow. Well, let's see what happens.
Dos Santos took some time off after losing by knockout to Paulus Moses. Dos Santos is a hairdresser in his native Sao Paulo. He's got a salon there. He's been 15 years a hairdresser. Couldn't find anybody to fight, has to travel to fight from Brazil. And so he stayed and worked in his salon until this opportunity came up.
Well, just one of the few guys that Verdejo is fighting that is taller than him by 1 inch. Both of them are very tall lightweights.
And we'll keep an eye on Verdejo. Remember, he had the hand injury in the Ivan Nahara fight. Had surgery to remove bone spurs in his hand a week after the fight. He was cleared in October. They were going to fight. They waited because the hand didn't feel right. We'll see how that left hand is throughout the fight tonight.
Well, that shows you the maturity of the young fighter. He wants to be 100% going into that ring. He knows how important it is. He knows it's a golden opportunity for him to be a superstar in the business. So, you know, he takes his injury seriously, like he should.
You know, the one thing I noticed about Jose Nielsen when I looked at the tape, is that he's tall, but he fights tall. He doesn't bend his knees a whole lot, so he's straight up and he backs straight up, and he gets caught with a lot of shots.
That's why he got hit with that right hand right there, right?
And his punches are wide, so a sharpshooter like Verdejo will come up the middle. He'll take its toll on this kid.
Well, what I would like to see a little bit more from Verdejo right now at this point. I would like to see some more jabs from the outside.
Quick throw from Verdejo.
A little bit too long. Great combination there. Well, he can either counter off the jab, meaning off of Dos Santos' jab, or he can counter off his own jab, meaning he can let his jab hand go and look for a return fire from Dos Santos and counterpunch. But he needs to get busy with that, with his jab.
You know, Dos Santos is fighting the way he said he wanted to. He said he was going to apply pressure. He says he doesn't, no, he said Verdejo hasn't fought anybody as tall as him that comes forward.
Either guy really having no success at this point right now.
Hey there, time.
Round two between Felix Verdejo and Jose Nielsen dos Santos. Relatively pedestrian first round. Both fighters feeling each other out. Verdejo lands a couple of shots. And we move to round two. Dos Santos, for a bigger fighter, guys, does not seem to use that jab to keep Verdejo at any kind of distance.
Well, he's trying to right now. He's trying to establish his jab to the head and to the body right now. Verdejo is moving really well in and out.
You know, we talked about earlier at the beginning how he idolizes Trinidad and how they become good friends. And Trinidad's here tonight. He fights very reminiscent of Trinidad with his hands held high, his upper body movement side to side. And he uses that jab to stab at the head and at the body. You know, it's just not a rangefinder. He wants to hurt you with it.
And it springs out at you, really releasing from Verdejo.
You see him very poised. He's not really wasting a lot of punches. He's very precise on his punches. He doesn't waste a lot of shots. Shows maturity.
Both fighters exchanging glancing blows.
Hey, Kevin, you mentioned that Dos Santos hasn't fought in how many months?
Since October of 2014.
Well, don't you think he might show a little vulnerability early because he hasn't fought? Ring rust. He hasn't been in the ring that long, in a long time. So he could be vulnerable early in this fight. So I won't be surprised if Verdejo gets him out of there or hits him or hurt him early.
You know, one thing is about Dos Santos that I watched in tapes, he likes to switch up occasionally during a fight. really for no apparent reason, but he does it.
Dos Santos threw a wide right uppercut.
Oh! It's over. Even if he gets up. Oh, it's over. It's over.
He's in trouble. He's done. It's over.
There it is.
What a bright future this young man has. The devastating right hand that stunned and finished Jose Nilson dos Santos.
Told you he can be vulnerable early, and it was. Just like I told you.
Watch. Here's what happened once more. As we look at the knockout, Verdejo feints with the jab and then the right hand.
Dos Santos was looking for the right uppercut from way too far at distance. Look at him squat down. You're going to see it here again. Dropped his left hand as he did it and got caught right over the top.
And you know, Tim, you caught it right at the end of that punch, and those are the worst kind. That
Full
snap
extension.
right at the end.
Full extension.
And Dos Santos, who's been down in 3 of his last 4 fights, is knocked out. Felix Verdejo, the legend grows in Puerto Rico. More to come in a moment.